Croatia can feel like the perfect Adriatic trip until you try to force Dubrovnik, Split, Hvar, Plitvice Lakes, Zagreb, and 3 extra islands into the same week. That is where many first-time travelers lose the rhythm of the trip. More ferry planning, more long transfers, more hotel changes, and less time actually enjoying the coast that made them want to visit Croatia in the first place. So this 7 days in Croatia itinerary is not designed to see the whole country. It is designed to give you a beautiful, realistic first trip with fewer stops, better pacing, and enough time for the Adriatic coast to breathe. Day 1 starts in Dubrovnik. And this is the right place to begin if you want Croatia to feel cinematic immediately. The old town, stone walls, orange rooftops, narrow streets, and blue water create one of the strongest first impressions in Europe. But arrival day should stay simple. Do not land in Dubrovnik and immediately try to see every viewpoint, every beach, every street, and every wall. Check in. Walk through the old town. Find your first coastal view. Let the city introduce itself slowly. Dubrovnik is beautiful, but it can also be busy and intense if you attack it like a checklist. Day 1 should feel like a soft landing, because the real itinerary starts when you stop rushing. Day 2 is your main Dubrovnik day. This is when the city becomes more than a postcard. Walk the city walls if the timing and weather feel right. Explore the old town early or later in the day. Find a viewpoint. Spend time near the coast. And leave room to simply wander. The biggest mistake in Dubrovnik is thinking you need to fill every hour. You do not. The city works best when you balance famous views with slower moments. A quiet side street, a break near the water, a view back toward the walls. That is what makes Dubrovnik memorable, not just the number of places you crossed off. And this matters because the next day is not just another sightseeing day. It is a transition. Day 3 is when you move toward Split. And this is where many Croatia itineraries start to go wrong. Travelers look at the coast and assume moving between places is easy because everything seems close on the map. But coastal travel still takes time. Roads, ferries, luggage, check-ins, traffic, waiting, and seasonality can all affect the day. So, do not treat this as a full sightseeing day. Use it as a scenic transition. Leave Dubrovnik. Travel toward Split. Enjoy the change in coastline. Arrive, settle in, and take a first walk by the waterfront. This day protects the rest of the trip. If you overload it, day 4 starts tired. And Split deserves better than that. Here is the mid-trip reset. The biggest Croatia mistake is not choosing Dubrovnik or Split. Both are worth it. The mistake is trying to add every famous island, national park, coastal town, and inland city into one short route. Hvar is tempting. Plitvice Lakes are tempting. Krka is tempting. Zagreb can be worth visiting. The Croatian islands are beautiful, but they do not all belong in the same 7-day first trip. A smarter Croatia travel guide is not about collecting every name. It is about choosing the stops that work together. Day 4 is your Split day. And Split is different from Dubrovnik in a way that makes the itinerary stronger. Dubrovnik feels dramatic and enclosed. Split feels lived in, practical, and atmospheric. The old town grows around Diocletian's palace, but it does not feel like a museum. It feels like a place where daily life and history overlap. Walk the old streets. Spend time on the waterfront. Explore slowly. Find a viewpoint if you want a wider look at the city and coast. And use Split as your practical base for the middle of the route. This is why Split works so well in a 7 days in Croatia itinerary. It gives you history, atmosphere, coast, food, and access to nearby islands or nature without making the route too complicated. Day 5 is for one island experience, not 5. This is important. The Croatian islands are one of the biggest reasons people visit. Hvar is a strong option because it gives you old streets, harbor views, blue water, and that classic Adriatic island feeling. But the mistake is trying to turn one day into a full island hopping marathon. Ferry timing matters. Season matters. Crowds matter. And every extra island adds pressure. Choose one island day that fits your route. Maybe Hvar. Maybe another nearby island depending on your timing. But keep the goal simple. You are not trying to see every Croatian island. You are trying to feel one good island properly. That is a very different trip. Day 6 is your nature highlight. And this is where you choose carefully. Plitvice Lakes are one of the most famous nature experiences in Croatia, with waterfalls, wooden paths, lakes, and forest scenery. Krka can also be a strong option, especially if it fits your route more easily from Split. But do not force both into a short itinerary. That is how a beautiful nature day becomes a logistics problem. Choose one. If Plitvice fits your route and you are willing to handle the longer movement, it can be a major scenic peak. If Krka fits more naturally, it can give you a rewarding nature day with less pressure. The point is not which name sounds more famous. The point is which one works with the trip you are actually taking. Because in Croatia, the dream visuals are real. The old towns, blue water, islands, waterfalls, and coastal roads can be incredible. But the practical route still matters. If the plan is too crowded, you spend the trip chasing the next transfer instead of enjoying the place in front of you. Day 7 should stay simple. Use the final morning slowly. Take one last walk in Split. Sit by the waterfront. Have a calm breakfast. Look at the Adriatic one more time. And build in a return buffer. Depending on your flights, you may depart from Split, return toward Dubrovnik, or continue toward Zagreb. But do not make the final day too tight. A long transfer, luggage, varied timing, airport travel, or a delayed connection can turn the ending into stress. Croatia is beautiful, but it still requires smart pacing. So, who is this route perfect for? It is best for first-time visitors who want a strong coastal introduction without trying to see everything. You get Dubrovnik as the cinematic opening, Split as the practical and atmospheric base, one island experience like Hvar, and one nature highlight like Plitvice Lakes or Krka. That is already a full trip. If you have 10 to 14 days, you can add Zagreb, more islands, more time in Hvar, more national parks, or a slower coastal route. But with only 1 week, fewer stops usually create a better Croatia trip. That is the main lesson. Do not plan Croatia like a checklist of famous names. Plan it like a coastal journey where timing, ferries, season, and distance all matter. For a first trip, keep the route focused. Start in Dubrovnik. Move towards Split. Choose one island. Choose one nature highlight. And protect the final day. Because the best Croatia itinerary is not the one with the most stops. It is the one where the Adriatic coast actually has time to feel special. If you are still choosing your travel month, watch the Croatia Best Time to Visit guide next, because the season you choose can completely change this itinerary.